I am now going to attempt to put sealant on this mica painted piece. I'm going to be trying the Mix2Mold gloss sealer. I did try it on a different piece, and I know a lot of people complain that you can see the brush strokes, but I used a really soft mop brush. I used one of these guys, and there are no brush strokes on this bird at all. Today, I'm going to use a combination of the mop brush and some of these cheap cosmetic sponges. I got this at Ocean State Job Lot for $2 today. So I'm just going to try one of these. I don't know which one. I don't know. I would assume that they don't bleed. Maybe I'll try this one. It has a nice big surface. I'm just going to see what happens when we varnish the mica pieces. I'm not super concerned about the back, but I am gonna take this sponge and see what happens when I wipe it. And I got the idea to use these sponges because the varnish for, it's either Resin or Jasmonite, comes with a little makeup sponge looking thing. This is not, it's not going how I thought it would go.
Two hours later.
Now I'm suspicious that that just muted the mica completely. So I'm gonna give it 24 hours to sit and cure. I don't know if it maybe is no longer gonna be sparkly. We'll find out. So next I'm going to try the same gloss sealer on this tray. I wanna see how the colorant reacts if it wasn't mixed in to the mixture, but instead just on the tray and poured on top. I have a different video showing how I did this. I'm still gonna use this mop brush and one of these makeup sponges. These rinse fine. So this rinses out really well as long as you get it right away. I'm just gonna pour some of this on here. So let's see what we get here. I would say so far, nothing's bleeding, and it did make it a lot brighter. This is without the coating of the varnish, and that's with. So you can clearly see it makes it a lot more vibrant. All right, so I'm not able to get these lines out of this with this sponge. Let's try a tapping. It's a bummer that they created this product and it shows so much detail in itself. All right, so we're actually just gonna leave that tapped on. I'm gonna see how that looks after it dries, because that took the brush strokes out. And next we will be doing the spray varnish type of varnishes on the other shell and the other rainbow tray. So I'm outside today. It's a beautiful day. No real breezes. I'm gonna put this one to the test on the shell. I did already give it one coat. I forgot to record, but essentially we're just trying to see what happens with the various varnishes. I'm also varnishing everything else over here. This is the only thing I have that's coated with the mica though. And we're gonna give this one a coat of triple thick glass glaze. Very bright color, so pretty. So the first coat of this one soaks right into this material. Like, it's supposed to have a glossy finish, and it does not. That's after 2 coats. So I've given this 2 coats also, and it is still, it's already bone dry. Like, I just sprayed it 2 seconds ago, right before I started this video. So that's less than 30 seconds ago. This too. So this is a coating of the triple thick and it's very shiny. But this is a coating of triple thick after a coating of this acrylic. So I feel like you have to give it like 2 coats of this and then a coat of this to get a shiny result, like this little birdie, which is pretty shiny. So here are the results of my various varnishing applications on all of the pieces that I've made so far. So this one I sealed with the acrylic varnish first, and then I sprayed it with the triple thick. So it's acrylic on the back, you can see it's not super shiny, and then triple thick on the front. Gorgeous, right? This set I sprayed with both. Inside I only used the acrylic. The bird's nice and shiny. So this I had brushed on, and you can see the brush strokes. This I sprayed on, and you can see how you can't see anything but glass. This one also got a spray, again with the triple thick, with the acrylic underneath. And then here's my other one that I used. I don't even know if you can see it. I used the Resin Mix2Mold paint on varnish, and you can see the strokes. You can see some right there. There we go. So you can see the strokes on this one. It didn't come out that great. The color from these two did not bleed. What you're seeing in here is the leftover color from, like, this was the first one I made, and you're seeing the leftover color from that had got into the white of this one. This is sand from the Dollar Tree, and it's in there. It's not coming out. I love how this one came. I put the sand in the Dollar Tree mold, and I marbleized the mixture, and I think that this one is super, super cool. This is all sealed also, front and back. But I like how the sand kind of peppered its way in there. Here's one that's only sealed with the acrylic. And you can see it was a gloss acrylic, and it is not shiny at all. I don't know if any of this is food safe. I don't know if any of it's fire safe. Like, I don't know if you could burn candles inside of these. So if I sell these, I will recommend they are not for food use, and they are more like jewelry trays and key chain bowls, etc. But that's what I've done so far. Thanks for watching. Bye. Here's the dry side of the sponge. That was great.